Hi everyone, I hope that you're well and thank you for joining me. My name is Joseph and I'm the training officer at the Art Society House. And right now I'm going to give you a tutorial, just giving you a quick whiz around what the dashboard on Zoom is going to look like once you've set up your account and purchased a license. So if we get started, you can see that I'm already on zoom.us, which is the web browser. And you will have been here before if this is where you set up your account, if you've set up your account. So if you want to set up your account, it's this orange button in the top right hand corner that says sign up, it's free. As I already have my account set up, I don't need to click that. I can just click this button here, which says sign in. If when you set up your account, you saved your details into the browser that you used, for me, I'm on Google Chrome and I set up my account on this browser, so I have my details saved, so I just need to click sign in. Okay, so you can see that I'm now signed in. If I click this button in the top right hand corner, which has my profile image, you can see that my account is called Training the Art Society with the email that I use, and you can see here that it says that it's a licensed account. And if I want to, you can sign out by clicking sign out there. Along the top here, we have some buttons which are available when you've not signed in as well. These are plans and pricing and contact sales and some of the things that Zoom has to offer. On the top right here, you've got schedule a meeting, you've got join a meeting or host a meeting, but I'll tell you more about them in one of my other videos where I'll be scheduling a meeting and joining a meeting and hosting. So for now, what we'll do is we'll just really quickly go through some of the buttons that we have here on the left, just to explain to you what you have. So from top to bottom, I'm on profile here, and you can see that you can change or delete your image. I've got the Art Society logo there. But if you want something more specific to your society, then feel free to change that. You have the name here of your account. For me, it's Training the Art Society. There's administrative details like your account number and your personal meeting ID, the purpose of which will become apparent in later videos. I don't have a link yet, but you can customize that. You've got details like your email that you've signed up with, any accounts that you've linked to your account. This is important here, the user type. You can see this is where it says that I'm licensed. So if I click that, it gives you more detail. If I click the question mark next to it, it gives you more detail. So licensed user can host meetings with unlimited minutes for up to 300 participants. You can change the kind of license that you have. The one that I have has up to 300 participants and it's unlimited calls or meetings. And you can see here that not only do I have a licensed account, but I've also got the webinar add-on. And the specific webinar add-on that I've chosen allows me to host webinars with unlimited minutes for up to 100 view-only attendees. But that can go up to 10,000 view-only attendees if that's what you want. And the capacity here, it reiterates what that says. In meetings, it's 300. That's something which is available because of my licensed account, and my webinar is 100. The language is English that I have for my account, and there's details on time zone and the date, which you can edit if you like. This could be useful if you've signed in using a Gmail account and you use your Gmail calendar. Then you might want to connect your Zoom account with that Gmail calendar so that when you when you schedule a meeting, that goes into the calendar. And this is where you can change your password. So then if we click to meetings, it's pretty bare for me at the moment because I haven't used this account to set up any meetings. But once you do schedule meetings, they will be listed here with the start time, the topic that you gave to that meeting. It basically means what you called it. So you might call that Zoom training meeting, for example, and maybe put the date there. And you'll have a meeting ID, which is basically the Zoom room that it has. So basically, if anyone puts that ID into where they into Zoom, then they will be able to join that room. But I'll explain that further again in another meeting, in scheduling meeting and joining a meeting. So you can see here that you've got upcoming meetings and you've also got previous meetings, which if I click that, it would be the same. And you've got other options here like personal meeting room where you can create something for yourself, and meeting templates. Or you can just click this button here to start a meeting. Okay. You can see here as well that on Zoom does provide lots of video tutorials separately and independently from what I'm doing now. I'm on upcoming meetings and it's empty, but there is, if you see in the top right hand corner here, this blue button that says Get Training. That is a button that Zoom have in place there for anybody that wants to see their video tutorials or speak to a member of their staff. So that's meetings. You'll see that if you click webinars, it's the same. You have upcoming meetings, or upcoming webinars, sorry, previous webinars and webinar templates. If you click recordings, that's where if you've decided to record any of your webinars or meetings, this is where they'll go. You have settings where you can basically preset your meeting details or your recording details, or set the details for if somebody wants to join your meeting on using the telephone instead of on a laptop. You have account profile, which is an overview of your account, and you have reports where you can see your usage, registration reports for meetings, and if you've used a poll, for example, to take a vote, then you can see the results on that, and similar details for a webinar. Again, this would be empty for me because I haven't actually used this account for a meeting or webinar yet, but we'll be able to look at that in another video. And again, this is the same as before, the video tutorials, attend live training, knowledge base, that's training which has been set up by Zoom. So that's a quick overview. And I hope you found that useful, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you. Till next time.